Hello everybody, welcome back to some Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, and I'm wearing the Rathalos gear, but I'm using the Lacaricrus katana because I'm going after one of the two monsters we have left from last time, both of which are in the volcano, so I'm placing my bets that both are fire-based. They also don't look like Wyverns, or at least the one I'm doing today doesn't, which is the Volcano's Fury, which is the Ur-a-gaan, or Uragaan, because it's got two A's at the end there. I've already eaten food, I've already kind of prepped myself, so we'll just be accepting the quest and getting in there. Now, I haven't played for a little while. I was doing some farming just before starting recording, just to get back into things. Do have quite a lot to talk about, because I've obviously seen all the comments from the... What have I been killing? The Barioth, the Diabolos, and the rematch against the Rathalos was the most recent one. All three have been posted. So yeah, I'll as things go on, I'll be talking about a few things from the comments as per usual. What have we got in here? We've got another pickaxe, which means that we can mine something on this enemy, so that's good to know. We can also apparently blow it up. Right. Now, two people have been kind of like giggling to themselves about these two monsters I have left. I don't mean that literally, I mean it's like, oh, I'm looking forward to you fighting this, hee hee hee. And two separate people who, as far as I'm aware, don't talk to each other have said that to me. And I'm not sure if it was about the Uragaan or the Agnactor, or whatever the other guy was called. But apparently one of these has some kind of really, I guess, I mean this is me assuming they didn't, spoil anything. I'm assuming there must be some horrible trick to one of these things, either in the way it fights or the way you kill it or something. So I'm not really looking forward to that, but we'll know when we find it, because we will get a cutscene, and I'm willing to bet it's in the volcano somewhere, and I'll need to get my cool drink ready here. Oh, thank you to whoever pointed out you can indeed, I'll quickly show you, you can go into your options here and change it so all the sound comes out the gamepad. There is actually the option for that, so I can actually hear what I'm doing for once. It's amazing. I didn't even realise that, my little shakalakas there make a bunch of irritating noises. I can hear them now while I talk, because I hear all the sound coming out my headsets. It just occurred to me, I certainly hope that doesn't mute the recording on the video. I didn't actually check that. Oh, that's really bad if it did. I'm willing to... well, I hope it still technically transmits to the Wii, because if it doesn't, that wouldn't be picked up. If this ends up being muted, then... whoops, I won't do that again. But actually, I'm going to try Area 5. And I'll just need to, I would rather that I can't hear anything than you guys, because otherwise you're basically just left with utter silence in my voice, unless I throw Moonlight Sonata into this as well. This might be a cutscene, it's taking a while to load. Nope, I stand absolutely 100% corrected. Alright, we'll go up to Area 8 then. I don't even know what this looks like. I think this is a Barioth-esque thing. Not here either, eh? Also, I really should be using my paintballs, or have them ready rather. I am a bit rusty, so that may not help with how I do today. And you may hear an ice cream van outside my house, that little shine. Please don't give me a content ID match for the tune you're playing on that horrible, horrible siren. I'd love to think he was up there, but that would just be... Oh, actually, it might be in Area 10, which you reach from up there. Have I checked Area 7 already? I think I did. I'm going to go up the volcano and jump down the far side to Area 10, and then go from there to Area 6. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, so as I was saying, I'm really genuinely worried now that this is going to end up being muted, so I seriously hope it isn't. I will check after, I've fought this. Good, it isn't here, because quite frankly, I would get my ass kicked if I had to fight something here. Although, as far as I'm aware, the invisible walls mean that you can't get knocked off. What you got for me, old man? Felvine Bomb, that's pretty good if it goes to Area 8. What else you got for me? First aid mid, fair enough. Anything else? Yeah, one more thing. Oh, I can't hold any more wheat stones because I always carry full wheat stones from going mining. Right. Yeah, I've got a good feeling Area 10 is going to be it, so let's see. Is there going to be a cutscene? Nope, I am full of crap. Fair enough, we'll jump down to Area 5? Oh, it's Area 5. I regret nothing! Now, it could be moving around, however, I thought when it's the first time that you're fighting something, it has a set spawn point because, it has a cutscene for that specific area. That could be wrong. Maybe it's in where the Rathian goes to sleep, which is Area 6, so that would be through here. By the way, the only reason I'm wearing the Rathian armour is because it has high fire defense and we're in the volcano, so I assume... here we go. I assume that this is going to do fire-based attacks, and... oh, right, it's... Haven't I fought one of these before as part of an urgent quest? Oh wait, no, one of them turned up on a quest where I was transporting hot stones or something and I just avoided it. But yeah, this is a barf type thing, but it rolls around. It's got like rocks on its back. Yeah. I have seen one of these before. Never killed one, just ran away from it. It's pretty nasty looking. It looks like it'll hurt. And that explains the pickaxes. Also, I forgot to turn off Steam, so I am aware that I just made a Steam noise. However, I've just started this fight, so I'm afraid you're just going to have to put up with hearing people on my friends list come online. I got you right on the presuming it's your tail. Oh wow, am I bouncing off his belly? That is not good if I am. It's an impressive roar that I can actually hear for once. Usually I'm totally unimpressed by monsters' roars because I don't hear them. Or I do, but my TV is so muted I barely hear them. So as we get started here, I'll keep commenting on... Oh wow, that left me stunned for ages. Oh, and he digs into the ground like the Barrett does. Nice. But we can start talking about some of the stuff I've had in the comments. Is it moving area? No, it is here somewhere, right? Yeah, I'm doing the fast run. It is here somewhere. Oh, you're up there. Well, that seems hardly fair. Oh, okay. Where is it? Oh, alright. Uh-huh. Well, you crushed my shakalakas, but I'm totally fine. Now, I'm worried that this thing is not going to be weak against lightning. In fact, I'm fairly certain, given its stature, it is not. But, you know, the best I can hope for is that it's not strong against it. Oh, it's doing some kind of... Oh. It's going to put me to sleep unless someone smacks me. Too late, I think. Yep. That's a really irritating attack. Although it woke me up straight after and didn't actually do any damage, so I don't think I should complain. Usually when monsters do that, it gives you... what's the name of the item that wakes you up? Is it just called Awakener? No, that doesn't sound right to me. There is an item that wakes you up as you're kind of dozing. I meant to use a first aid med, not a potion, but whatever. Other than when he does that roll thing, for the very start of the fight... Oh, yeah, you're just going to shake the ground, are you? Wonderful, okay. Not too aggressive, certainly not as aggressive. The Diabolos is by far... Oh, you're going to spam that, right? Oh, Kyumba, smack me. Kyumba, come here. Oi, oi, oi. No, not him, me. Thank you. Oh, well, he did it. Not too damaging. That's okay. Totally forgot what I was saying. I was about to start going over the comments, but is he going to spam that attack again? He is, seriously. Okay, this is going to be a pain in the arse. Smack me, Kyumba. Thank you. Yeah, so if anyone's almost on the brink of falling asleep, they can just get woken up by a slap. As far as stats effects go, at least it's not poison. Poison would be far worse, but if he's going to spam constantly trying to put me to sleep, that's very annoying. That rolling about looks like a perfect way to waste lots of stamina. Now then, oh yeah, something about... Oh, wow. Oh, wait, no, he was firing rocks? Can I mine those? Can I do anything with those? I can't even seem to pick them up. It's weird. It looks like you would think you could do something with those, like that's what you mine and you get special stuff. Right, come on, roll down the hill at me. I have to keep my eyes on him. Oh, he turned way too fast. I couldn't decide whether I wanted to say quick or fast there. Invincibility frames. Oh, that was weird. I didn't do that dive. Right, so people have confirmed, and apparently they had already told me before, I just never saw in the comments. Now keep in mind, Google does not always tell me when I get comments, and even if I go to the video itself and, you know, pick the show me all the comments list, the video sometimes just decides not to, so, you know, it's not always my fault that I miss stuff. And while I'm on the subject of Google Plus posts, I think I managed to finally get a message through to you today, but people like Voltaire, who are very nice and comment a lot on my Monster Hunter videos, I can't actually reply to you because of what your Google Plus settings are at, so please, please, please do not think that I'm ignoring you. I genuinely am not, and I'm grateful for the helpful comments you've been leaving. YouTube isn't letting me press reply because there's no reply button. I think you have to set your Google Plus posts to not be private, to be public, and then I'll be able to reply to you. He's not the only one, but he's just the one I noticed the most because I have noticed that he always leaves very helpful comments, and I feel really bad that I can't really comment. So, like, if you go back to a few of the older videos, I've made posts that say, like, you know, if you see this, please understand that I can't reply to you directly. So I've been meaning to say it on camera for a while now to make sure, like, 100% that I know you'll find out. So there we go, done. Yeah, so what was I talking about before I got sidetracked by that? Comments in general. Yes, people pointed out that they had already told me, but that was really unfortunate to stand on that geyser there. But it did make me avoid the, you know, the I don't know, is he like farting chloroform? I guess. Yeah, crush them. I wonder if he gets hurt if he rolls into the lava, and I wonder if I could mine him while he's like this. I probably need to break something before that's a thing. I will finish my story one day, Kif, don't worry. My story was that the power-up system for the longsword has been explained to me. Now, I don't think I can remember the numbers, but I will try and approximate them. That for each tier of the full combo with the longsword that you finish, you get a very small damage buff. However, if you get to the maximum tier, which I've been calling Super Saiyan God, you actually get 25% straight extra damage, which is fantastic. But that's the hardest mode to maintain. So I think it starts off as something pathetic, like a 3% buff for the first tier, and then it goes to, or maybe it's 2%, and then it goes to 5 or 6 or something like that. Either way, it's the last tier, the dark red tier. If you can get to that, you're doing significantly more damage with every slice. So that's kind of like the nirvana that you want to get to when you're using the longsword. If you can manage to get that against a boss, you're going to make a significant difference to how fast it dies. Against a lot of things I've been fighting recently, that's not really been possible because of how fast and you know, maneuverable they all are. Okay, yep, I'm not going to be touching that tail then. But it's nice to know. It's nice to know that, I mean, I'd always assumed and said on camera, I assumed that this is some form of damage buff, and I was right. And you know, any extra damage is nice, especially if you're not using an element that the monster is weak to, or God forbid you're using an element it's strong to. Now it's falling over a lot now. Oh, that reminds me. Stuff like the Rathian and the Rathalos, and the Diabolos, I believe. I keep on missing one of the telltale signs for when they are enraged, and it's often that they blow fire or smoke or something out of their nostrils. I have... Oh, that was a different colour smoke. Oh, and that set me on fire. I am really pleased that I have crap tons of fire resist on, and my food did it as well, although that's bad. Cool drink, which way am I going? Cool drink. That's not too bad. You know, I was so paranoid that I was going to walk into something that had the ability to kill me one hit or something. I even stocked up on crappy little herbs in case I got so desperate for healing items. Oh, not going to walk onto that geyser. I wonder what happens if you walk onto that geyser. Ah, well, not going to find out this time, unfortunately. What, do you think you're a Dick Tracy villain or something? I'm sure I remember someone saying, oh, he's going to do the burn thing again. Yep. But again, I'm using fire resist food, fire resist armor. That still did quite a lot considering that, so I imagine that's very powerful if you aren't prepared for it. And keep in mind, by prepared I mean I took a educated guess. Oh, he's moving. That is definitely moving. Yeah, so let's go with something like 35725. I don't know, I'm sure people will say it again in the comments of this video, but now I know it is definitely a damage boost for the longsword combos. But the time you stay in each phase, as it were, you know, it shortens. And I was about to try and do it there, but you know, then he threw his chin into my face. And now might be the time, unless he's about to roll, which he is. That's getting a little annoying. What's especially annoying is that these annoying little, I said annoying like 3 times there, these rhinoceros type thingies are going to totally ignore him and come for me. Oh, this is perfect time, come on. Full combo, don't put me to sleep, you bastard. Oh, it makes you run even if... Oh, that's annoying. Ahaha, but that woke me up for less damage than he would do to me, so that worked out well. Don't really want to use a full wheatstone, I might as well just use a mini one. This should be instant. Absolutely, fantastic. Yeah, crush the rhinoceros bastard as well as the scenery, I don't care. So people have also been talking about, you know, what I'm going to do when I get to the higher tier stuff and also the multiplayer stuff, although apparently the higher tier stuff is solo as well. I think I dodged that. Yeah, I did. By that I mean they call it G rank. I don't fully understand it still myself because, you know, I'm kind of waiting just to get there. I will not be doing, you know, I won't be... Oh, I chipped something off of him there. I won't be doing all the G rank stuff myself and then doing multiplayer because, you know, people have warned me you'd be at this for 100 odd hours. Ur-a-gaan marrow. Okay. I'm a bit paranoid about how much damage this might do to me, so I'm going to heal. That was a bad idea because it's about to roll at me probably, or chin me. I just realised, I don't know if that's an expression anywhere else, but to chin somebody in Scotland means to headbutt them. Or, you know, to do something with your face anyway. Maybe it's a more Glaswegian thing, I'm not sure. Could you get away from the lava, please? I'd really love to be able to smack you. And he sent out those fiery blocks again that I'm not sure what they're about. I wonder if you used a hammer, you could punt them back like golf balls. Or if I make him roll over them. Thank you for the healing. That really does not give you a lot back, does it? Oh, he did! He rolled over and it exploded! I saw that! Come on, do it again, do it here. I definitely saw you do that thing. And that blew up on your chin, and now your chin's on fire. I just realised his face looks very like Jaws. Oh, you're getting tired? Don't push me into the lava. Oh, I'm kind of damaging myself by standing here. Okay, he's back to being tired. That is good. However, I think we are in for the long haul here. So what was I talking about? I was talking about the online stuff, yes. So once I kill the Caedalus, I will start doing multiplayer stuff. Now, I'm as I understand it, you know, I'm more than able to do the very low tier online stuff myself, because you can start doing that very, very early on in the game. I've just not been doing it, other than the ones I did in the first two videos. You know, the tours and whatnot. Because the real challenge on the online stuff is to increase your hunter rank. Oh, I need to use a new paintball because I've been jabbering too long. But at least he's really easy to follow. Hello! Right on your chin, or not chin, cheek. Is there a difference? I guess there is. I don't really want to fight you next to the zone. Can you come over here? Oh yeah, so in the Rathian video, I think it was the Rathian one, it might have been the Dablos one, I was musing about, you know, how I wanted to handle online stuff, because I can't talk to the people I'm playing with because I'm talking to you guys, and I wouldn't want them to think I was ignoring them. Plus, if they were using the in-game chat, it would get picked up, and, you know, I'd worry about, you know, getting things on film that I wouldn't want broadcast, you know, that kind of thing. So last Saturday, when we were doing the first group chat for the Flix Gaming Stuff Steam group, they had the idea of, you know, why don't you make sure you play with folk who watch your videos so they know you're recording and can't talk to them directly. That's me got a little damage boof. Boof? Boof? I don't know why I said boof. I'm not French. I did study French for a long time, 4 years in fact, but I can't remember a single word of it. Well, that's not true. I can remember some of it. So yeah, that is something I'm far more open to. People who would know that I'm recording at the time, so they know not to say anything they shouldn't in chat, and also that, you know, I can't talk to them directly, and would be used to how I play, because I don't know whether if I play in a particular way, or they know what weapons. Ah, if he does that, it also makes them explode. Okay. Again, I don't know if that's of use to me, because I'm not entirely sure they even damage him. Why did that not damage him? This guy here. You rolled right over his face. So yeah, I think that's something I will aim to start arranging come the new year, because I don't think trying to, I mean, that's the other major problem, right? It's trying to arrange a time for people, especially if different time zones are involved. I already have experience with that, obviously, given that Dodger was in the US. So I know that it's pretty hard to sync up times, especially since my recording schedule by UK standards is usually early afternoon to late afternoon. I do record at night sometimes, but I try not to because I find it more difficult. You know, unless it's a co-op thing with friends, as in, you know, via a Steam game. Console stuff is harder for me later in the day, for, you know, reasons I won't go into. So, I do plan to try and arrange something with people who are watching the videos. Oh, you're going to set me on fire again, are you? Well, that's just lovely. I want to know the explanation for the you know, the farting chloroform. The fire I get, you live in a volcano. I'm totally fine with that, I get it. But no, not the sleep thing, not the sleep thing at all. Now if this is like the Duramboros, the way I was supposed to mine that was to smack off the outer shell of his tail, and then you could mine it anytime he fell over. I assume something like that will be similar here, but I don't have the right weaponry to do that. I can't smash his tail. Could cut it off maybe, but did that damage you? Did it? I made you walk over. Is that your egg? I don't know. I am finding it a bit, after all that talk about him not being especially aggressive, etc., I am finding it, hard to land some hits because he keeps on doing that damn roll all over the joint and showing me his chin, which I can't damage at all. Yeah, like that. Although I like that it bounced that guy out of the ground, because if he gets caught in the crossfire, oh, he's going to put me to sleep. Invincibility frames don't save me from that. Oi, Jumbo, can I signal you? Can I do that to get you to come over here and smack me? No, because you're falling asleep as well. Now, obviously, if I was going to fight this guy again, what would I do? I would equip Kumba and or Cha-Cha with the... Oh, he's moving. With the do not fall asleep trait. It makes them immune to the sleep effects totally. That would be a given for this guy, because that is a pain in the ass. And if they're immune to it, they would go out their way to wake you up. So I'm willing to bet this guy's nest is probably where we started. I would say it's the same as the Rathian, however, I could be wrong. Either way, it'll be in the volcano for sure, because he's not a forest-dwelling guy, this monster. Now let's see if I can do a full combo here. Maybe knock him over as well, which would be great. I got up to the next tier, so my damage has increased. Oh, you're going for a little roly-poly. Right. I'm trying to think what else was in the comments. Now keep in mind it's 3 videos worth because I haven't played for a little while, but at the same time I have been playing a lot of other stuff, so it's sometimes hard to remember and I should write them down, but I don't. Did anything get corrected that I was doing wrong in the barrier fight or anything? Oh, the eyes changing colour thing that I noticed for the Barith. Yes, that got explained to me. That is purely it's just kind of a night vision-y thing, so yeah, it changes when they're indoors and whatnot. However, I swear that his indoor eye colour changed twice, but either way, it doesn't seem to illustrate anything. It's just a thing that happens depending on the area, it seems. And the Diabolos had purple eyes just because it feels like it. It's a Diabolos, it gets to pick whatever eye colour it wants. Oh, that's another great thing. There's a fantastic tactic you can use against the Diabolos. I haven't tried this because I haven't fought another one since that one I did on camera. But if you get it to charge at you while you're next to a wall, apparently with its 2 massive horns, it can get stuck in the wall. And you can just wail away on it once it does that. Which would be hilarious. I really want to see that at some point. I'm sure you can fight them in, like online quests. Get over here. I don't want to fight you there because that's the damn zone. Cooling effects have worn off, but I'm not in a hot area, so that is fine. Can you not stand there, please? I have learned from the Duramboros fight that I do not fight the monsters next to the big zones because I will get knocked through them. I'm amazed this buff is still carrying, actually, considering it's the 3rd tier. And I need to repair my weapon. He's moving faster! He is definitely moving faster! Yep, it's really obvious to spot in the normally fairly slow monsters when they are pissed, and he is pissed. Now, is he blowing smoke? Yeah, he is. He's blowing black smoke from his nose. So, yep, you guys were totally right about that. He is most certainly enraged, so I am just going to do my new tactic while a monster is enraged, and generally just kind of avoid him until it's worn off. What did Cha-Cha do to you? He's still breathing smoke. Yeah. One of those little egg boulder dealies. Oh, was that telling me I could mine it? No, I'm pretty sure that was the thing on the ground there. I am amazed that he missed me there. Oh, people have also confirmed once I kill this guy and once I beat the Agnact or whatever it's called, that does indeed open up the last fight. And if I could let go of my gamepad to do inverted commas, I would, because people say that it technically is the last fight, but it also technically isn't, because then you've got the G rank stuff, you've got some other cleanup quests, and then you've got variants of known monsters. I did that to put myself out quickly, by the way. Yeah, that was worth it. You just stand still for a little while. You're moving. Yeah, that's a move. Because he wasn't aiming for anybody there, so I knew that was happening. Still don't feel like I've done a lot of damage to this guy. I've also not taken a lot. Oh, that's right, I haven't used I should have done that before zoning in. That was my bad. Om nom nom. Get over here. Away from the zone, please. Away from the zone, please. Yeah, that's a boy. Or that's a horrible, disgusting creature. There's another thing people can answer. If mobs like that go into the lava there, do they take damage? Or, is it too cheap to lure them into it so they won't? Or is it because, you know, he's basically made of magma or rock or something that it wouldn't affect him? I'm curious. First hit in a little while, it feels like. Oh, well, I'm not hitting that tail. How do you even stay upright with a chin that heavy looking? Also, you've got a bit of a sissy roar. I'm aware I haven't used the Felvine bomb I got given, etc. yet, but that's because the Felvines are in Area 8 and he doesn't seem to want to go there, so I don't know if using it in this area will draw them from there. I've never really... I mean, on camera against Diabolos was the first time I'd ever used one. And what other type of bomb did I get given again? I definitely did get given one. It wasn't Easy Shock. Yeah, that's a camera view and a half. Oh, I'm back. I'll signal Kyumba in case he's around. Nope, never mind. Oh, well, we'll just have a little snooze here. Oops, I hit my table there. Kyumba? No? Okay. Didn't really do much either. I think the armor's defense is pretty high as well. And I saw salivating, but that would just be tiredness again, I think. Oh. It's doing that annoying thing where it forces your weapon away. And I'm aware if I'm standing here I'm taking fire damage, but I just want to get the hits in. Oh. Right, I need you to move from there, if you would be so kind. Haha, this is my first Mega Potion, and I'm only using a Mega Potion because it's quicker than using a couple of potions or first aids. Look at your belly, it's like liquidy or something. What is that? Is that meant to be tar? Well, either way I'm cutting away at it because, you know, soft underbelly, etc. is kind of like my attack zone. Oh, I think I chipped something. Did I? I did. I definitely did. And he is near death, so this is almost over. What did we get? Oh, it was just a Wyvern Tear, okay. And it looks like he's going to Area 6, so I was right. Damn, I should have brought capture stuff. I mean, I don't know if this guy has an armor set. I mean, I think most things do, but I don't know if it's something I'm interested in. I am interested in the Agnactor set. I got a piece of the Agnactor set unlocked ages ago. I remember showing it off in a really early video. I don't know why I got access to it so early, but obviously I couldn't make it because you need stuff from the mob itself. So yeah, it looks like an even better red armor set, and I am, you know, I have a thing for red armor sets. And I like this set, but it's not practical because it's so weak against a lot of the monster types that I fight often, so... So far, easier than the Diabolos, easier than the Duramboros, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't see any mining prompts. I guess you do have to chip away. I'm just going to cut away at this liquid stuff on your belly, if you don't mind. And full combo. So if I have forgotten anything to talk about that was brought up in the comments, and you know I do reply to the comments as well. However, I do like also saying it on camera because you know you kind of get your shout outs, even though I always forget the damn names. Kimba's doing a dance, and I can actually hear the dance for once. Well, hear the music, the drum beat that plays while he's dancing. And there we go. That was a fairly relaxed fight, if I do say so myself. Poor little fella. Right, we're going to see what this guy drops. Oh, now can I mine him? I suppose I better harvest his organs first. You two protect me from these irritating flies, please. So we got his shell. You know, fairly average stuff. Or typical stuff, I should say. Scales again, yep, fairly typical stuff. What else have we got? One more. His jaw? So I just like cut off that massive jaw over there. I find that hard to believe. And another jaw. He apparently has two jaws. Well, upper and lower. Although the jaw is usually comprised of both parts, but... Yeah, he was not any hassle, so that's not too bad. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the other fight in the one sitting. I can't decide if I want to wait and have more comments to talk about or not, or I might quickly go look at the comments and see some stuff that I missed. Oh, I should have been harvesting these while... Oh, damn it, too late. I think that's one of the places you can get those dragon toadstools, which I need to make the full restorers, I think. Which I keep meaning to do. I might do some off-screen farming as well, actually, because I do want to try and make another weapon. I was trying to get some Pacolite ore, or Pecolite, or Palakite, whatever it's called, because I think I can make another tier of longsword that's a different element. I think it's wind element or something, I don't know. Or maybe it's water, but either way, it seemed like a good idea for volcano-type bosses, so... Anyway, shell. Scale, shell, scale. And then a bunch of miscellaneous garbage. Oh, we have got a charm. Okay, well this could be good, however, my luck is usually such that it's terrible. Antiseptic +4. Meh! That gives a big MEH with a capital exclamation mark, whatever that is. And there we go, there's the first Ur-a-gaan, or Ur-a-gaan, whatever, on the books there. Now let's see, when we go back to the village, if this does indeed unlock the final fight, or if I do have to do both these busy quests. I think you do have to do both, people said, but we shall see. And anything we want to load? Oh, there's lots of folk to talk to, so does that mean it is available? Wow, I'm looking down at my gamepad here, and yeah, there's so many exclamation marks. Right, what are you two saying? What? Now great battle begin. It does look like I have access to the final fight. I probably will still do the other one first. Kyumba on Ultimate Final Challenge. This is huge honour. You must bring this mask, and then you've been stealing stuff from me again, haven't you, you little git? Kyumba's Valor. He learned guard boost, fair enough. Cha-Cha, what did you have to say? I don't want to read out what you say because I struggle with your use of the language. Sweep election for village chief. Dramatic political history. Okay, he does say some funny stuff, I must admit. You're not wearing the ultimate ancient mask or whatever the hell it's called. Cha-Cha, I give it to Kyumba. Bird Fang, where the hell did you get all this stuff from? Mystery pot increased, guard boost, blah blah blah. Right, what are you saying, village chief? Story, 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 story. Everyone's standing by me, yeah. I believe in you, kid. Uh-huh. Right, well, the guild sweetheart is the one we want to talk to. Village evacuated without incident. Oh yeah, that's right, she's lying to the guild headquarters because they don't want anyone to try and fight this monster. They want everyone to just run away. Yep, they're all saying, make sure one of them's wearing the ancient mask. Don't worry, I have. It's actually pretty good. Urgent quest. So the urgent quest, save Moga village to repel the Cadus. I'll just say Cadus. Yeah, so it's not even kill it, it's just drive it away. So that's interesting. I imagine after you do that, there will be a proper quest to kill it. You must bring Cha-Cha and Kyumba to do it. It's in the ruins, which is a unique place. Anyway, yeah, so we're not doing that next time. We are still, I want to finish off the hang on a minute, that's a new one. Ah, okay, there's now a capture quest for the Ur-a-gaan. Don't need to do that on film. The Ur-a-gaan was pretty damn weak. I will have no issues catching one. I just need to, chase it down to that final area and trap it. Easy peasy. But yeah, we will be doing the Agnactor next time. I may do that recording right now, or I may go try and farm. I think I'll farm because I want to try and use a different weapon or something. Anyway, thank you as always for sticking with the series. I love that everyone is loving Monster Hunter. I'm enjoying it as well, and there will be more to follow on however the hell I'm going to arrange this multiplayer stuff. I think it will be the new year, as I say. However, if you want to be kept abreast of the details, be sure to join the Steam group I made, the Flik Gaming Stuff Steam group. It's linked in every one of my video descriptions. It's linked on my channel page, and I host little events. I've done one already. It's on every Saturday night at 7 in the UK. I'm doing another one this Saturday, although I really shouldn't say that because I'm not sure if this will be posted by then, but we shall see. Thank you for watching. Ta-ta for now.